And last, well, I got two more things for you.
Hmm.
How about the butterfly haircut coming back?
I mean, I was saying it earlier, you know, the butterfly haircut is just one of those things where, again, it can go so wrong so quick. You can end up looking like a people of Walmart. But when it's done correctly, man, it's done. Oh, I got another one for you. Do you remember that octopus, jellyfish? What the hell was it called?
Oh, the jellyfish?
The jellyfish.
Dude, but back in the 80s, that haircut, we called it the atom bomb. Because it looked like a mushroom cloud. Oh.
But the butterfly works. The butterfly is so much more forgiving. It totally works. And when you're trying to grow it out, or when you're trying to keep it up, or when you're trying to cut it, look, the butterfly becomes a pixie if you're trying to go shorter. The butterfly becomes a long bob if you're trying to grow it out. The butterfly, if you want to relayer it a little bit more, becomes the shag. Like, it's such a versatile haircut, you know? And I think that one works for pretty much anybody whose hair is longer than their collarbone.
Look, the butterfly, I will only cut a butterfly in the afternoon because by then I'm all tweaked out on caffeine, so it doesn't matter.
The layers are tricky. You got to be careful with the layers. Like I said, if you go a little too short.
Yeah, it becomes a pixie. You wanted a pixie. Oh, no, the picture you showed me.
Or if you save the length and you layer the top a little too hard, you become the jellyfish or the A-bomb. So
yeah.
And I think that's how the jellyfish became popular again. I think somebody was cutting a butterfly and goofed.
No, it was. I think I showed you that picture of the haircut was in Japan, and the guy, it was this beautiful Asian girl. They bleached her hair. It was white. I mean, as white as the background here, right?
Okay.
And they remember it was cut into that jellyfish, and both you and I were like, whoa.
Oh, he had like a lavender toner in there or something.
Yeah,
right?
He had like lavender pieces.
Yeah.
I mean, how awesome is the artistry in our business?
Look, I tell you what, they probably was watching some anime or something, and this dude was able to recreate it on a human being.
So speaking of something like that, someone sent me a video from Japan.
Okay.
You know those indoor drying racks that you can kind of hang your clothes on? They're like, it looks like a ladder almost, and you can bet, you ever seen it?
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
So they use that. They put it, the client sitting in the chair, they put it above the head and they spiral wrap the hair on it. And then they just hit it with the dryer.
What?
And I gotta find the video. Someone sent me the video. I'll see if I can send it to you. But yeah, it's like it looks like a ladder and it's bent a little bit, and they wrap the hair around it, and then they take the dryer to it, and then just unroll it, and it's like curls. How cool is that?
Oh man.
See, I've always wanted to do a haircut with a hatchet too, like they do.
I've done it. I've done it on stage. I've done a machete. I've done a hatchet, like a cleaver, that you use in the kitchen. I never got to use a flamethrower. I was this close to getting approved to using a flamethrower. I've done when I did my stage time, when I did show work, I've done some crazy stuff. I've done a lot of crazy stuff. We used hedge clippers. We used leaf blowers. I mean,
do you remember? I don't think we can mention his name, but we were working with someone, and he brought that ponytail up on that model's head, put a rubber band on it, looked out into the audience, and went, whoosh, and then took the ponytail and threw it out in the audience. You and I were standing on either end of the stage, looking at each other, going, and the crowd went nuts.
Because he got the wrong model. it was the other model had signed off to do that, not the one sitting in the chair. That's why we looked at each other like that.
Well,
yes, if you're going to do explain things, make sure you got the right person.
A good thing that he didn't make that ponytail too tight, or it would have been the Friar Tuck haircut.